Hello Wildcats, my name is Micah Carroll. I'm one of the student organizers for Mind Your Health, which is a mental health advocacy campaign on the campus of Northern Michigan University. We are excited to present to you today the 2021 Mind Your Health Conversation Series. Enjoy.
My name is Ryan Stock. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Earth, Environmental, and Geographical Sciences at Northern Michigan University. I'm honored to be part of this series. I think it's really important we acknowledge our struggles with mental health and help each other out to overcome them. There are a lot of good resources here on campus and locally. So just know that you're not alone and know that there are professors here on campus that care about you and are here to help you in whatever way we can.
So you mentioned you're teaching classes, there's committees, you're a family man yourself.
Yeah.
And how do you balance it all? Do you ever get stressed with the commitments?
Yeah, I feel like I'm perpetually stressed. Honestly, like stress is just a part of life. And it's something we all have to find ways to adjust to and cope with. So in my case, I have 3 young children. They're a perpetual source of stress, let me just tell you that. And then teaching so many classes, it's also very stressful. And so the way I balance that is, well, sometimes I just don't. And that's okay too, you know. A good way that I deal with some of my stressors from my busy life is just to remain focused and chip away at things slowly. Also walking, just go for a walk in the woods. We live in Marquette. Actually, campus is so close to the lake. It's so close to the woods. Just like straight up get out of your dorm and go for a walk. Clear your head. Marquette's beautiful. Self-care, make sure you eat, make sure you sleep, make sure you drink enough water, take your medicine, like hang out with your friends, like try to live a balanced life. So balancing out your life can also help with the inevitable stress that you'll feel as a student. Certainly it helps me as a faculty member.
How common in the student body do you think mental health struggles are?
I think the majority of students struggle with mental health issues. I think the majority of almost everybody I know does too. They just might not be as open or as honest about it. But a lot of people I know do. A lot of faculty I know at Northern do. Okay, I know that I struggle sometimes with anxiety. I struggle sometimes with depression, and that's okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I have multiple students a week, not just a semester, but a week, that email me telling me about their mental health struggles because it's impacting their success in my class, or they're submitting an assignment late because they were struggling. It's important that you find ways to deal with that and you seek help wherever you can. Life is stressful, life is hard, and a lot of that is out of your control. But what is in your control is what you do about it.
And can you talk about how you respond to the students who reach out to you about mental health?
I think it's important to listen and also to put aside any judgment. We've all been in situations in life, probably in the past year, where we've been struggling, really stressed out, really low, really anxious. And as a professor, it's my job to teach my students. So I have a social contract to educate them. I also have a social contract to set them up for success towards finishing my class, towards graduating, and then ideally getting a job in that career field, right? And so it's actually part of my social contract to care for my students and to help them out. Try not to jump to advice, because sometimes people just want somebody to listen to them, and then connect them up with resources wherever I can. So,
thank you so much for sharing. On the flip side, how would you encourage a faculty member who's maybe stressed and wanting to connect but is having trouble?
Well, I will say that faculty members anywhere, but even here at NMU, are also struggling with mental health issues. I know this because many of us talk about it openly. And it's been difficult to manage our classes in the context of COVID online. I think faculty deal with this in a number of ways. Some of them kind of shut down and disconnect and don't make efforts. And other ones get creative and figure out new ways to reach out to their students. Most faculty do care about their students. I know sometimes it doesn't always come across that way because we have, 80, 100, 200 students, but you're not an anonymous number. Like, we actually do want to connect with you as much as possible, but it's just difficult given time limitations, given stressors in our life, given stressors in your life, busy schedules, technological issues like I was saying, Zoom, it doesn't always make for an easy connection back and forth. Even when the video is off, you can, private message the students, you can email them, and certainly just call on them.
For sharing. You've covered everything that we wanted to touch on, and is there anything left that you would like to say to NMU students or faculty?
Remember to breathe. I know everything in the moment can feel so overwhelming, okay? And it is overwhelming, but it's okay to admit that. Sometimes just stopping and breathing gives you the space to just live for a minute without so many things trying to pull at your attention or pull you down. So